Hi everyone. So if you're new to the channel, my name's A-Level Maths Tutor UK, and I make videos covering the A-Level Maths syllabus in the UK. So in this video, we're just going to go through some mistakes that Year 13 students make that you should not make. So if you're watching this, if you're in Year 12, or maybe if you're in Year 11 watching this and thinking about doing A-Level Maths, this video is for you. So these are the mistakes that obviously not every Year 13 student makes, but are common amongst students who are doing their final A-Level exams. These are the mistakes that they make that you should not make. So the first point is not using half terms wisely. So you've got, obviously, in next year when you do your Year 13 final year A-Level maths, you've got autumn half term, you've got the Christmas half term. Obviously, take a break during Christmas, don't work every day during Christmas. You've got February half term, you've got Easter, and you've got May half term. So you've got all these different half terms where you can be using using that time wisely. So obviously don't, I'm not saying, work 8 hours a day every single day during half term, every single one of them, but use these half terms wisely. So during the autumn, Christmas and February half term, I recommend that you review your class notes and your homework. So just spend, an hour, couple of hours during those half terms reviewing any classwork that you've got, in addition to any homework that you may be set as well. Just review what you've studied. If you don't understand anything, ask for help. So I'll come on to asking for help actually in one of my points in a minute. But go through your notes. It's really important to review your notes, review what you've done, and see if there are any topics that don't make sense. And then in the Easter and May half terms, I recommend that you review and practice your past papers. So practicing past papers are really key. And again, that's another point I'm going to come on to in a minute as well. So using the half terms wisely is really, really useful in actually solidifying everything that you've learned and making sure you understand the key concepts of what you've been studying. Another mistake that a lot of students make is not doing their homework. It's quite an obvious one, really. I mean, you'll set homework to practice exam questions. You set homework to practice maths questions, and practicing maths questions makes you better at answering maths questions. At the end of the day, you're sitting 3 exams where you're going to be answering maths questions. So the more practice you get at answering maths questions, the better you're going to be at answering maths questions. I mean, an analogy that I like to use is, if you want to get better at speaking French, you don't sit at the desk and read a lot of French. You get out there and you practice speaking French. If you want to get better at answering maths questions, you've got to practice answering maths questions. So not doing homework is a big mistake. If you get set homework, you should be putting the effort in to do the homework. There's a reason why you are set homework. So do homework if you want to get a good grade. Another one, this kind of links into my first point, actually, cramming in last minute revision. So using your half terms wisely. So don't, in the week before the exams, don't be cramming in all your revision, all your past papers, all your notes. It's ridiculous. You've got autumn half term, you've got Christmas, you've got February half term, Easter. These are all good times where you can be solidifying your knowledge, going through your notes, making summary sheets of the key points from each topic and practicing questions. Don't be cramming in last minute revision, because it's not a good idea. Another mistake as well that I see a lot of students make is only answering textbook questions for revision. So textbook questions are good. There's nothing wrong with answering textbook questions. But remember, you're sitting exam papers, past exam papers. Sorry, not past exam papers. You're sitting You're sitting 3 exam papers. So practicing past exam papers will get you better at answering exam papers. So you should be practicing past papers as well. So textbooks, fine, good for practice, good for solidifying your knowledge. But when it comes to real revision, make sure you are including past exam questions as well, because that's really key. And the fifth one, and this is a really, really important one, maybe the most important one, is not asking for help. So many students don't want to ask help or feel embarrassed to ask for help. And it's understandable, because I did as well. I felt embarrassed to ask for help as a student sometimes. But make sure you are asking for help if you don't understand something. So ask your teacher. So if something doesn't make sense after a lesson, go up to your teacher and just ask help, or drop your teacher an email. If your teacher's a bit mean and not very, approachable, you can ask your friends, you can ask your classmates in class to help. Or if you can't really ask them, use forums such as the student room. That's a good one. Math exchange is a good one as well. Generally, math exchange is more really geared towards university level maths in general, but you can still ask questions on there. Or get a private tutor. Getting a one-to-one support with a tutor that works well with you is a really, really good idea. And that's kind of, I mean, those are 5 key points I would say that students make mistakes with. But in terms of getting a private tutor, now I am a private tutor, as you can probably tell by the name of my YouTube channel. If you are interested in working with me, so I am available, I'm free. So if you are a year 12 student looking to get ready for year 13, email me. So doctor differentiation, so doctor as in doctor, and then differentiation as in like differentiating like things in maths. Doctor differentiation at gmail.com is my email. Email me if you are interested. Just give me your name, you know, a few details about you, your exam board, what you specifically want help with, or if it's just, you know, general maths in general. Now, just as a summary about me, I can tutor all A-level maths. I've got 2 years experience tutoring. I've got a degree in maths, I've got a maths degree. So if you want proof of all that, please do email me and I can show you proof of that. The price is £35 per hour. I can negotiate. I am willing to negotiate on that. But generally my general price is £35 per hour for a session, and the sessions are on Zoom. But again, if you want more details, do drop me an email, doctordifferentiation@gmail.com, and we can discuss. We can maybe have like a 10-15 minute meeting beforehand just so we can have a chat and see if, you know, I'm the right fit for you. And if you're happy to go ahead, we can book in sessions and get some sessions scheduled into our schedule. So any questions, drop them in the comment section. And if you are interested in doing some work with me for A-level maths, drop me an email. Thanks a lot for watching, and please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.